Hey, my name is Sarah, and today I'll be doing a book review to a movie that's coming near you. Yeah. So today I will be reviewing The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. So, this book was it was interesting. I will admit I have not exactly read a book that has a whole mind-turning scenarios. Like, basically, you didn't expect that one to come. So, non-spoilers, basically, you have 3 point of views. One from, basically, women with dark pasts, and they're kind of fragile in a way. I guess that'd be the word. You know, you meet someone and you see how damaged they really are. So you have Rachel, who's drunk, Megan, who basically lost her job and is tired of her life and has always been on the run, in a way. And you have Anna, little mistress turned wife to Rachel's ex-husband. I will admit she is my least favorite character of all in this book. And so basically Megan, she goes missing and people think her husband did it, but Rachel, who's always on a train, passes the house, knows she was with some other guy and suspects it's an affair. And Anna, she lives in the same house that Rachel used to with her new husband and their daughter, and she's always paranoid about Rachel coming by the house. Man, she was like, that's all I'm gonna say. She was the least likable character in this book. So, the ending, that was a good twist for non-spoilers. I will not tell you what happens at the end because we've been trying to figure out who killed Megan. We had crazy theories, and Rachel, who believed she was needed, tried to figure out who killed her, and it's just, I'm just going to stop talking about Anna because I just did not like her at all. So, I'm actually interested how the movie comes out, because of the movie I was going to go watch it, but then a friend convinced me to read the book. I read it, and there were some parts where it's like, can we just hurry up now? And some parts where it's like, interesting. Like, you seriously did not expect that to happen. And for an intense thriller, not really. A psychological murder mystery, that's it. That should be what it should be under. So for those who like those mixes, I think this would be a nice book for you to read. For me, like I said, there's some scenes where I just wanted to hurry up, a character's point of view that I did not really like. It had a nice, good story outline to it. I would give it, though, a 3 out of 5 stars, just because, like I said, my opinion. If for people who like the book, y'all liked it. It was a nice little read for me. It's just, So that's it for non-spoilers. So, bye. For spoilers, should I just say who killed Megan and get it over with, or should I just keep the suspense going for those non-spoilers who are still listening? Yeah, I think I'll hold on to that one. So yes, Megan, she turns up missing, and Rachel automatically recognizes her because she has seen Megan and her husband Scott multiple times from the train. She always called them Jess and Jason. She never knew who they really were, but she made up names for them and fantasized about their perfect life, because she once had a perfect life until she found out she could not have kids, and she became a drunk, and her husband always told her about all the terrible things she did when she was drunk. So she has no self-esteem. She has no self-esteem. She has no courage in herself, and she's always drinking. I was like, woman, I am surprised you don't have any health conditions because of that, because we always get in every chapter saying morning, evening, or sometimes afternoon or early morning. It's like basically telling you what they're doing during those times, because most of those times Rachel is on a train for morning and the evening. And so, yeah, she always passes the house going to London, pretending she's going to work, which she really isn't. She's just lying to her roommate, or in this case, her flatmate. There's some differences between American English and England English in this book, which you can easily point out. So yeah, that's her. And then we have Megan, where we mostly see of her flashback, I would say. Okay, well, half of her flashback, because she goes to a therapist and she never really wanted to talk about her past, so we were wondering what she did in her past that made her like this in a way. She does nanny for Tom and Anna's daughter Evie for a while until she quits because she doesn't like doing it that much, and Anna just doesn't hand over her kid to the nanny to do her job. So it's just like she needed something to pass the time. And then her husband Scott convinced her to go see a therapist, Dr. Camel. He just popped up. And so, yeah, she's been seeing him. We also get some point of views where she's having an affair with this other guy. I believed it was Dr. Camel at the time because she was always talking about him. So, for those of you who are suspecting who it is, just hold it till the end. And so, I'm just gonna get this over with. Anna, to me, was a whiny little bitch. She just kept talking about her daughter, how much she hated Rachel, how much she loved her life, and how she was so proud that she stole a husband from his wife. I was like, woman, get over yourself already. She was so annoying. And a little bitch. She kept complaining. She kept getting a little paranoid. I can understand her paranoia about Rachel. But really, she took things that could have been solved very easily to like the next level and made a big deal out of it. I saw the actress who's playing her. I do not know her name off the top of my head, but she played Dina in The Red Tent and the MI6 agent from Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I like her as an actress. I'm actually interested in how she's going to portray Anna, because she's not to me she's not a likable character, but the woman, she's a great actress. I think she's a great actress, so let's see how that turns out. So Rachel, she tries to figure out what's going on with Megan after they find out she's been dead. Everyone suspects it's Scott. She eventually finds out their names. And so she does her own little investigation. First of all, the police don't believe her. They think she's just a depressed, drunk ex-wife lady, which these cops did not do a good job. They completely ignored Rachel. The detective took the side of Dr. Camel because of his past, being a refugee, and she suspected the husband. And they didn't have that much evidence until they found Megan's body eventually, but there wasn't that much evidence, so they continued to suspect the husband. And then there's Rachel, who's been having these memories that she can't exactly trust herself with, because she always knew that whenever she was drunk and she would wake up, Tom would always tell her how bad of a wife she was and how cruel she was. So, but she eventually talks to Scott and everything, and she meets a guy who was on the train with her the night Megan went missing, and she was kind of worried that he had something to do with that. She didn't trust her memories as well. And so eventually you find the flashback, Megan's flashbacks and how they lead up to today, push her to talk to that someone that she's been having an affair with, because she finds out she's pregnant. And that's how the whole events begin, because Rachel remembers being in the tunnel by the train and seeing something. And then we have Anna, who's told Tom that Rachel was by the house the same day Megan went missing. And all in all, they do tie in together. You just gotta get through the chapters eventually. Scott, he seems like a nice guy, a little worried and stuff, and then he just goes off the deep end and just gets cruel in a way. So I do like the guy who's playing him, the actor. Oh my god, I can't think of his name off the top of my head either. I think it's Evan something. He's the same guy. He's the same guy who's gonna be coming on Beauty and the Beast. I like him as an actor as well, and I think he can play the husband Scott, as well as the actor playing as Dr. Camel. He was on Point Break as Bodhi, and he was also on the Bourne Ultimatum as the other agents. I do really like him as an actor, because I saw him in what was that with Eric Bana? It was like a supernatural demon ghost type of movie, and he played a priest. I liked him in that as well. And so they're just having all kinds of cool actors coming in to play the movie. So I can't wait for it. Kind of glad I did read it so I can know what's happening. And so eventually, for those of you who have been waiting, you find out that Tom killed Megan. He was the guy who was with her in when we never knew who Mr. Affair Dude was. I always believed it was Camel. Hand me on that one. And he kept lying to Rachel whenever she was drunk, making her believe that she did all those horrible things. So she doubted herself when she actually saw it was Tom who beat her under the tunnel and went off with Megan until she actually talked to the guy who she met on the train a couple of times, and he told her kind of what really happened. So she started doubting the memories that people have been telling her, Tom especially, and she started remembering actual things. Anna found the cell phone that Tom would use to talk with Megan, and she began to suspect until at the very end Tom revealed everything after Rachel kind of confronted about it. The guy is a little cuckoo, as I would say, taking one from Wolverine, cuckoo, cuckoo. So he explained everything in a creepy manner with Evie on his lap, his wife nodding, like, and Rachel just like, scared for her life, and the guy was just like cool and everything. He's been lying to himself for a very long time, and he's able to pull that off very well. So it's just like, whoo. If this was like a TV series where you had the evil villain and everything and probably a little supernatural aspect to it, he is the kind of guy I do not want to go into a fight with. He's almost like Damien Dark. Yeah! That is almost like who he is. He can lie. He can be evil. Don't give any no supernatural powers, I beg of you. No. If y'all don't know who Damien Dark is, look up Arrow and you'll get what I'm talking about. So at the end, he confesses that he killed Megan after he was angry about finding Rachel, getting furious about Anna calling him, and finding out that Megan would not have an abortion if the child turned out to be his. He killed her, saying, "Oh, it was an accident. I didn't mean for that to happen." Yeah. And so at the end, Rachel killed him. Anna whooped up an amazing story to tell the police to make them to believe that it was in self-defense, and that was how they left it. It's our little secret. You know what I did? I know what you did. Let's keep it between us. Anna went along with the whole thing when Rachel actually tried to fight back, and that was creepy. I found that creepy. I'm like, woman, you just found out this guy had an affair and just killed the woman he was having an affair with, and you're like, oh, it's okay as long as our daughter is alright. Oh, someone needs to go to therapy, and it's not Rachel. It's you, honey boo boo. So, again, I give it a solid 3 out of 5 stars. Did not like one of the characters. Some parts of the chapters I just wanted to fast forward through because it was just kind of felt like a little filler to it. But it had nice twists and turns. It was a nice little psychological, because the thing with Rachel and Megan and of course Anna, Scott spiraled down his descension to oblivion. That was nicely worked out. That kind of did freak me out just a bit. Tom, Mr. aka Damien Dark, still gives me shivers. So I actually can't wait for the movie to come out. Again, I was going to go in watching it and not reading the book, but again, Frank convinced me to read it. Nice little read. I don't get how it's a thriller, when to me a thriller I'm thinking of like Taken. I guess that's because modern day version thriller. I don't know when this came out. Let's take a moment and see, when did it come out. Oh, well, I can't exactly tell because I have the movie cover. But it could have been like a thriller back then. It was hot hay thing for back then, but today compared to other books and stuff, I'm just like, I would have just like read it just to pass the time and so forth, because I'd probably been bored and just picked it up. But it was nice. It had me for on the edge of my seats, but then again you had the chapters that I just wanted to get through and just see whose next point of view it was, because for a while Rachel had me going, but then I was more interested in Megan's, and then Anna, I just wanted to skip through hers. So it's like, movie I am down for. I am so ready to watch it. This was like a nice little backstory to give me an idea of what to expect. So thank you for reading the book. 3 out of 5 stars. If you didn't see that coming for Tom, it's like I was with y'all on that one. And if y'all have y'all's opinions on the books, I would love to check it out. It's like, see if you thought what I was thinking that was gonna happen, or just like say, I knew that was coming. I like so figured that one out. I would like to hear this. I would like to hear the crazy theories people put out on this book when it first was released. I would love to hear the theories, because this book could make many theories like GOT, Game of Thrones theories. Not the supernatural fantasy thing, but just the crazy, weird theories with the 3 point of views. So yes, The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I wonder if she's made any other books, because I think I would be interested into reading them. So yeah, my name is Sarah. This has been my book review on The Girl on the Train, and bye!